Well, I suggested after watching our video today that you try and make your own book video, so I went to the library today and let's see what I got. I had reserved from the library this brand new book by Andrew Clements called Troublemaker. It was high on the list of books to read, so my daughter wanted to read it and I made sure that she got it first. By the same author, Andrew Clements, is the second book in the series, Benjamin Pratt and the Keepers of the School. The second book is called Fear Itself. I didn't realize that my daughter had already bought the book with her own money. If you're a baseball fan, you probably know who Cal Ripken is. He is a Hall of Famer, and he apparently wrote this book, Hothead, about another kid who plays baseball, and he actually co-wrote it and had some help with a famous sports talk show host named Kevin Cowherd. I'm a big fan of Michael Grant, and this is the second book in his series called The Magnificent 12. The second book is called The Trap. I might decide to go back and get the first book and try and start there, but it looks pretty interesting. Some science fiction, some dragons and things. I saw this up at the book fair. This is the companion to the book Liar Liar by Gary Paulson. It's called Flat Broke. And Dan Gutman has written a ton of books. He writes the baseball card series. This is the first one in a new series called The Genius Files. Mission Unstoppable. The two main characters are actually named Coke and Pepsi, which is kind of funny. So this looks pretty funny, looks interesting, like a lot of adventure nonstop, and I'm up for that. One of the interesting things I noticed as I just flipped through this book is since the kids are on a traveling adventure, they invite you to use the internet to actually follow the adventure with them. They ask you to go to MapQuest, to Google things, and they give you directions from point A to point B so you can see the path that these guys are taking and follow along. Pretty interesting idea for a book. While I was there, I grabbed a couple picture books. This is We Are America, a bunch of poems by Walter D. Myers and illustrated by his son, Christopher Myers. A book called Up and Down, about a penguin who wants to fly. That doesn't happen too well. And The Substitute Creature. Kind of weird, didn't love it, but looked good.